Welcome to the 2013 Annual Analytical Technique Championships, held this year in the Institute of Technology, Dundalk. The atmosphere here is electric due to the fact we have our very own team in the Western Blotting category representing Dundalk Institute of Technology this year. The team includes Protein X, first antibody, second antibody and not forgetting the enzyme. We now meet two main members of the team, primary antibody and secondary antibody, following completion of the Western blot, also referred to as the immunoblot, where they face tough challenges to get to the final result, the identity and molecular weight of protein X. Difficult, considering protein X was among many proteins when the Western blot was in its initial stages. Primary antibody, tell me, what exactly is the technique of Western blotting?
Thank you. Yes, it was indeed a great challenge and achievement to complete this technique. A Western blot is an analytical method used to detect specific proteins from a mixture of proteins. It measures the size of protein and amount expressed.
What are the stages involved?
Well, the first stage is SDS page. The sample undergoes SDS page where they are separated due to size via charge. Then we have transfer. The resulting bands of protein are then transferred to a polymer sheet that binds protein. Antibodies can now bind to the proteins on these sheets. Then we have blocking. Since the sheet binds all proteins, the remaining empty sheet space must be blocked. We do this with non-fat milk or bovine serum albumin. This prevents non-specific proteins reactions occurring. Then we have antibody addition. The sheet is incubated with the primary antibody. I am specific for the target protein. Any unbound protein is then washed away.
This is where you then come in, secondary antibody.
Yes, it's a little bit like tag. The sheet is incubated with the second antibody, me, and I am specific to the primary antibody. I'm also labelled with an enzyme. This enzyme can be either radioactive or fluorescent, and this allows for the easy detection. Photographic film then detects fluorescent label antibodies as dark bands. Radioactive label antibodies are detected with X-ray film. These were the main stages to complete this challenge and find protein X from the mixture of other proteins. This was the objective today of Western blotting.
Thank you, primary and secondary antibody, for the wonderful insight into the analytical technique that is Western blotting. Oh, wait a minute, the results have just been announced. Protein X has been correctly identified. Could it be? Yes, it is. DKIT, you are the overall winners of the 2013 Analytical Championships. Congratulations to all involved this year. See you next year. Now back to studio.